Hi guys. Hello everyone. I'm gonna give it a minute, but I did want to say for those who are already here, we are going to be doing just an email only, just so I can keep the chat kind of cleaned up. That's why Faint is deleting the messages, is because we're just addressing things, and that's the only point of this stream. Unfortunately, I won't be playing any games today. I had a situation brought to attention to me, and I wanted to go over it with you guys, especially since part of my community is linked to their community, and such as such force. I'm gonna give it a second while people kind of slowly show up. But this is a bit of a serious topic, and I do want to mention that if anyone in here doesn't want to know what is going, like, how do I word this? If anyone in here doesn't want to hear about anything that's graphic, that involves anything like sexual content, uh situations that involve like cyberbullying and other things such as like doxing, misogyny, etc., I would definitely tab out. um I do just want to warn the community, especially since, as I've noticed, it took me a little bit to go over everything. It looks like about a small portion of my community is part of their community. So just giving it a moment while everyone gets in here. But um I think I should just start off with a few things. The reason why I started this kind of rabbit hole that I went down, it was brought up to me before by a close friend of mine. A lot of the times I can't actually be saying their names, as it's respectful to them, but also it's not something that I feel comfortable speaking about. It's their story to tell. It's something that they have the decision to talk about if they want to, and I'm not going to take that away from them. It is their story. I will say that the things I will be talking about will be highly censored, so I have to kind of keep it brief. It's going to be a short stream. But I will start out with this. The individual that we're talking about today is Greed Play Sins. He is one of the Twitch streamers that I had done art for before, for the charity stream. I believe I did get permission to talk about Nugget and also two other individuals, which I'll get into later. But Nugget has done art for them and a couple other people, and I don't believe they want to have their art associated with him anymore. Greed, if you're watching, because I'm pretty sure you showed up in my Discord on your alt account, you can freely DM me at any time. I would love to have a conversation with you about getting the art removed, whether that be Nuggets or anyone else's. I have not talked to anyone else that has done art for you, but I would like to talk to you about getting Nuggets art either off there or something. They are not comfortable with their art being associated with you at all. And you had paid them $7.99 for a game on Steam, not $60 like you had stated on your previous stream. So I will just say now, maybe stop exaggerating. But uh, why I'm speaking is mostly to inform you guys. It affected my friends, and I'm speaking up for those who aren't feeling comfortable. Uh, the the main points I am gonna go over are a bit rough, so I'm just gonna start with the easy stuff. There's art that Nugget had that they don't want to have up. Take it down. There was harassment, including sexual harassment, that was done. Specifically, you were in VC with females and were masturbating towards them. So that's absolutely it's horrible. Actually, just rough. Like, I don't know why you would do that. I'm sorry, but that's just a breach of trust and also just downright disgusting. And I'm trying to say this as respectfully as possible. Um, that's just not okay. I don't see how you could ever treat women like that. On top of that, you were bullying and doxing people, spreading photos of people without their permission, insulting their appearance, uh, saying things behind other people's backs towards other people to make them, like, to give them a compliment, I guess is what the situation was. I can't really speak for them, but that's what I've been told or understood. Another take is that you are very misogynistic. You talk down about women. You beg them for money. You have apparently this is what I've been told, is that you had stated that it was easy to get money from your chat because you flirt with them, and that's just wrong. I'm sorry, but you're using your community to monetary gain in a way that's just so demeaning to them. I understand that some people use Twitch as a way to make money, but that's just super backhanded, something that the community doesn't expect out of you. I don't the way you foster your community should not be in a predatory, like misogynistic way. And the fact that you also pinned women against each other, you had friends that you were got along with, and then used them to single out other people. I am gonna take chat off screen. I'm sorry. I don't think I the reactions are, you guys can keep reacting and commenting, but I'm gonna take them off screen. Um, I will also say, with some of this stuff, I can't say on these things. If the people that were involved want to speak up on it, I will gladly support you in any way possible. I absolutely don't agree with this stuff. Luckily, I was not someone that was deeply affected by this, but if I can count on my hands, it's a little bit further than my hands, how many people. So, I I just can't. The fact that you used the Narde and Blades and had used them to single out other people and had said that you just talked bad on their names and used them in a negative light to single others out and make them feel little and alone is just horrible. It's so I can't even imagine what you've done to people's mental states. And I get that you're back to streaming, even though you had done an entire announcement that was pages long, just saying how you were sorry and that you didn't want to keep going and that you're sorry for those who you hurt or whatever. I don't care. I am trying to say this as nicely as possible, but you went back on your word and said you were weeding out people out of your Discord and out of your community, and that you're going to keep going because people want you here. I'm not going to be the one to tell you that you can't stream, but I'm going to be the one to tell you that you need to take a break, you need to reevaluate yourself, and you need to see what you need to change and respect women. And take down Nuggets art, please. Thank you. Other than that, if you or anyone in my community, if anyone in my community, let me word that better. Sorry, Greed, but the only time I want you DMing me is to communicate getting the art off of your stream. But anyone in my community that's been greatly affected by this or wants to speak up about it, and you can always DM me. Just talk to me about it. We can see what we can do about, if you're uncomfortable with something, I could talk to you about it. But other than that, I don't really want to talk about the situation anymore. I am not a drama channel. I'm anything but that. I am art. I am anything else. I've dealt with a situation personally just a few days ago where I had a friend that was using me in a grotesque and disgusting way, and this just hurts to see someone that I was slowly starting to consider a friend and that my other friends had considered very close friends, and using them and twisting the ways that they talk to them, using women in negative ways. The fact that I can't even understand where the line goes because I've only known parts of this. There's probably a small percentage. You've got the bullying, the doxing, the sexual harassment, the misogyny, the art that you won't take down, but what else is there? I don't even know. So I am telling you, Greed, if you are watching, you should probably take a break and take down that art. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing night. I'm sorry that the stream is a bit out of the blue, but other than that, I hope you guys have a great night. I will be leaving this VOD up as some people had asked that I do so they can see what I was going to talk about. I'm sorry I was very cryptic, but I wanted to get all the information down. I hope you guys have a lovely night, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night, guys.